Hey everyone, my name is Olga and welcome back to my channel. And today we are gonna try a new Christmas limited edition from Nyx. We are gonna try these three products. This time we don't really have that many products. We have three different eyeliners and two face palettes. I took the one that is lighter. If you have more medium or more dark skin tone, you should take the other palette. I took the one that is quite light, and that should work quite nicely in case of light and fair skin tones. May work in case of medium skin tone as well. Talking about these lip sets, of course I decided to skip them. All these products are great, all these products are lovely, but they are not really new, and I'm not quite sure that we have new shades. And as we have an eyeshadow palette, and as we have quite many shades here, I decided to film two looks, and in order to try all eyeshadows, in order to try all shades. So guys, take a seat and let's go. First look using this beauty, and today we are gonna do smoky eyes, and I wanna try this beautiful shade. Fun fact, this shade is the driest if we compare it to other metallic shades. And as well, of course, we're gonna try the darker shade, and I'm gonna use it as a base, and I will use this beauty probably for blending this one. And next time I will try this shade as the darker shade because we still have an eyeliner to try. So let's start from the darkest one. My eyeshadows look okay, but they're not that pigmented. But let's try. And yeah. Well, on swatches they don't look that pigmented, but on eyelid actually, I mean, not bad. Applying this dark shade till the crease. And of course, adding it on the lower lid as well, till the pupil. Actually, here I'm gonna use some golden shades. Now let's try something mid-tone. I'm gonna use it for blending the edges. The shade, it's not dusty actually. And of course, the shade is warm. Adding it and using it for blending the edges first of all. We shouldn't have any harsh lines right here, so carefully blending. And I will use probably the lighter shade for blending the edges as well, and a big fluffy brush. Now let's try the lighter shade, and I'm gonna use it just for blending the edges, and I'm gonna mix these two kind of together. Oops, too much. Okay, back to the previous one, as I used way too much. Let's add some shimmers, and I'm gonna use the burgundy one. Well, not really a burgundy, it's more like a mix of red with golden glitters, or not even golden, we have pink glitters here as well. And starting from the center, and actually adding it in the center. It looks dry. It looks quite dry. And quite separated. I'm not sure that I like the shade, but okay. Be careful while applying the shade, as it's quite dry, it falls off. Let's add this beauty. I'm gonna add it as a transition shade right here. And as well, I have a bit of golden glitters because at the beginning I thought to add more golden. And okay, it was a little bit too much. Okay, metallic shade can emphasize skin texture a little bit, and since that's a golden one as well. I tried to grab a little bit of this one. This one appears a little bit dry as well, but I will try it on the upper lid. And now let's add this one closer to the inner corner, and we'll add the lighter shade in the inner corner. It emphasizes skin texture. It's not bad, but be careful with it, and it's not gonna work in case of more mature skin, especially mature dry skin. So yeah, be careful. And in the inner corner, let's add the lighter shade from the palette right here. Taking off extra because grabbed way too much. This shade is lovely, it's pigmented enough. Now I'm gonna use gel pencil, a black one, adding it near the lash line, pushing it between the lashes, and of course blending it. And as well, I will add it in the waterline and we'll blend the edges. So adding, blending. Let's have a bit of fun. I'm gonna use a black mascara on my upper lashes and something slightly burgundy on lower lashes. Burgundy from Revolution. Finished look. And I can barely see the burgundy mascara on my lower lashes, but that's okay. Currently I'm wearing on my lips these two products, a lip liner from Kiko Milano, Street Hurt shade 3 and a lip gloss from Azam in shade Golden Star. So, my thoughts. My thoughts. My eyeshadows are great. My eyeshadows are perfect, easy to work with, easy to blend. They are not dusty and they are just simply lovely. I didn't expect and I didn't think that they would be that pigmented, but they are. They are, and you can layer them and you can mix them together. So honestly, I think that my eyeshadows are great. Metallics. I don't like this shade and I'm not gonna deny it. It's way too dry. It's way too dry and it's patchy. Actually, it's patchy when you apply it as it is. Yes, it looks lovely on swatches. Yes, it looks lovely in the pan. But on eyelid, I mean, it's way too complicated. I do wonder where this palette is made in. I suspect that, yeah, in China. Other metallics, they are better. They are definitely better. I tried these two. Yes, they can emphasize texture a little bit, so be careful, but they don't look bad. They don't look bad, and you can layer them if you want to. Okay. Okay. Can't say that this palette is bad, but I'm not quite sure that it's worth 20 euro. And you know, the packaging is like, it looks lovely, it looks cute, but it's made of carton. I wish we had something else here. So now I'm gonna show you eye look closely and we will see each other in the evening. I have my makeup on today around 11 hours and let's check everything out. On this side I used an eyeshadow primer, on this side I haven't used anything and well, not bad. They started to crease a little bit right here, but it's like, I would say it's nothing. Here everything looks perfectly. But I do have quite many fallouts in the under eye area. I think, and I hope that it's gonna be visible, I have something red or burgundy right here. So I suppose that it's this eyeshadow. Talking about other, okay. I have some golden glitters as well, actually, especially right here. So it's a little bit sad. They are still quite bright, but the glitters, they definitely fall off. Second look, and today we are gonna start from this beautiful and lovely face palette. We have a highlighter here and a blush. The blush is quite classical. This formula is not new to NYX, but if we talk about the highlighter, I will try to show it to you closely. Look at it. It's a little bit dusty. And if we compare this texture to the classical one is way better pressed and it's more kind of, I would say, creamy. And let me show it to you side by side. So look at them. They are not the same. They are not the same. And if we try to do swatches side by side, the one from the face palette and the classical one. They look differently. They're different. They are just simply different, and I'm not really that happy with this formula from the palette because it's way too dusty in my personal opinion. Let's start from the blush. Currently I don't have any bronzers on my face because I want to show you the shades. Cool tone pink. Finish is satin. It shouldn't emphasize skin texture because it's more kind of satin, but be careful if you have acne. Real acne, if you have lots of big pimples, because yes, in this case such textures, they can emphasize them a little bit. Looks quite okay. It's blendable, but yep, it can stuck at the beginning a little bit, but that's fine. Look, the shade is quite beautiful, I would say, and if you have more cool undertone, I think that this shade is lovely. And even if you have warmer undertone, as soon as you mix this product with a bronzer, it would appear kind of more red and it would look differently. Beautiful shade. Now let's try the highlighter. And by the way, it contains extra kind of pink glitter. Oh, sorry, not pink, blue glitters. So grabbing a little bit, and the shade is lovely. But it's powder and it emphasizes skin texture. Okay, now you know it has slightly visible base, at least I can see it right here. And it's slightly pinkish. Right here it looks fine. Here it looks a little bit kind of too much. No, I don't really like the way it looks right here, so I will cover it a bit. Moving to the eyes, and we haven't tried a couple of shades from the palette, so we are gonna try them today. And as well, we are gonna try this beautiful eyeliner. I took it in shade 3, I suppose, and it's a little bit kind of ginger. A mix of red with brown, so warm tone brown, I would say. So it means that we are gonna draw, I'm gonna draw a wing, and we're gonna use this shade as the darkest shade for today. It contains a bit of redness and it contains some shimmers. Let's try. We're gonna do something basic, probably. Yeah, okay. So adding it till the crease. I'm not gonna layer it much because we are gonna have a wing. So, and as the liner is not that dark, we shouldn't layer. As a crease shade, I'm gonna use this one. Adding it in the crease and blending immediately the edges. Wow, it's quite orange. Okay. Maybe I need something mid-tone. Actually, these two, I can't really mix them together. They're still getting, they're separated a little bit. Okay, I will fix it. Let's try to add this shade as a mid-tone shade between these two. At least I will try. Because I want to mix, I don't want to have any harsh lines, and for now I have them. So probably I need a mid-tone shade if these two, they don't really want to work together. Let's add some shimmers. Starting from this beauty, this one is gonna be added in the center. Adding closer to the outer corner. It's quite dry and it looks a little bit kind of patchy when you apply it. Okay. Let's try the second one. It contains extra glitters and actually it's a little bit dry and patchy, so I'm taking off extra because otherwise these glitters, they can easily fall off. So starting from the center. Sorry, but I don't like them. I mean, I feel like I ordered some eyeshadows from AliExpress. Okay, fine. Anyway, we're testing, so that's fine. Gonna add the lighter shade in the inner corner. I'm gonna add this golden shade on the lower lid. Adding brown near the lash line. And let's draw a wing. Liner is stunning. And we have a brush here. But I wish I took something darker. This one looks even kind of, really, it looks orange slightly. Ginger. Now you can see the shade as it is, but I think that we need something kind of black or brown here. So I will add it. I'm gonna use an eyeliner from whom? Pat McGrath. It's a brown one. Mina, I think the brand is called. So let's add a bit of black. Not quite sure that I fully like what I have currently on my eyes, but okay. I will add false lashes in the background, and in the waterline I've applied this shade from Kiko Milana. It was a limited edition, which one? Holiday Wonder Lights, and I have shade 2. It doesn't look bad. But it looks a little bit kind of even slightly outdated. But anyway, I had to test all shades and that's fine. I'm not quite sure that I like the metallics here. Whatever. I will add false lashes, we'll show you eye look closely, and we will discuss everything. Time to share what I'm wearing currently on my lips. I used 3 lip liners. At the beginning, I applied a lip liner from Kiko Milana Street Hurts in shade 3. It's cool tone pink. Then right here in the corners, I've applied Shoe shade 48. It's cool tone. And in the middle, I've applied Catrice limited edition Kiss and Glow in shade 2, and as well over I've applied a bit of lip balm from Vivienne Sabo in shade 1. And yes, I did my lips and I wanted to do them and I wanted to have them more cool tone, because here we have warm tone, cool tone, highlighter as well, quite cool tone. So for balancing everything, I added a bit of cool tone shades and a bit of warm tone shades, so in order to have a kind of a mix. And as well, I've applied a bit of a highlighter right here. Fun fact, on camera my arms and shoulders, they look darker than my face. That's kind of funny because of the lighting. Actually, it's like it's always the case, but it looks funny. It looks kind of funny. Let's discuss everything, and we are gonna start from this face palette. I think that it looks so cute and so lovely. The product is made in Taiwan and the packaging is made of carton, so it's not plastic, and it feels a little bit, I would say, cheap at some point because it's made of carton. So be careful with this product because you can easily, I think, break it. And yeah, it looks lovely. I do agree, it looks great, but I wish that I wish we had better quality, I would say. Here we have 2 products, a blush and a highlighter. And currently, look at this two. They look quite lovely. They look quite great. But when you just apply these two products, they look kind of a little bit weird, especially the highlighter. The blush is fine. The blush is great and it's the same formula as here. And I think that this shade is the same as this one. It's shade 1. I don't have it. I have shade 5. Let me check them out quickly. Yeah, it's the same formula. It's full of the same formula. I like this product from NYX and I think that it's gorgeous. The only thing that it's way too pigmented, so be careful while applying this product and take off extra. And be careful while blending, especially if you're fully new to makeup and if you're new to this product, because it's way too pigmented. And if you have pimples, be careful with this texture because despite the fact that it has more satin finish, it still can emphasize pimples. Not clogged pores. With clogged pores it may work. With texture, visible texture, I think that it still may work because it's not that bright and it's quite gentle, but with pimples, please be careful. And this product is quite long lasting as it is. I like this formula. I think that it's great and I like the bronzer. The bronzer is great. This bronzer is stunning. Talking about the highlighter, it's not the same formula as here. It's a different product, it's a different formula, and unfortunately it's quite dry if you compare it to this one. And because of it, it emphasizes skin texture and quite a lot, especially if you just apply this product. So apply it and take off extra. For instance, you can grab a fully clear brush and can just remove extra. And in this case, it should be fine because currently this highlighter looks lovely, beautiful, cool tone shade, and without extra lightening, it's visible that this shade contains extra light blue glitters. And this shade actually it looks quite okay. And if you have more cool undertone, if you have fair skin, cool undertone, light skin, cool undertone, these two shades would work nicely in your case. Because in my case, it's like a little bit too cool tone, but that's okay. That's okay. I still like the way these two look on skin. And for some looks, it may work. Of course, it may work. Yeah, lovely. And if you have more warm tone, you can easily mix this shade with your bronzer and it would appear more red, the way it looks currently in my case. And yeah, I think that this palette is lovely and it's the best, not really the best. I think that the liner is the best product from this collection. It's quite lovely, but I wish the highlighter was a little bit different and we had this formula here. Other than that, lovely, quite lovely. Best product. Oh, look at it. It's a lollipop. It looks so yummy and it looks so great. And look at the packaging. Cute. It's just simply cute. Oh, that's great. And I like the product. It's pigmented enough. It's easy to work with it. You can easily draw to win and you shouldn't have any issues because the product is quite... It's okay. It's okay. It's not dry. Moreover, we have a brush here and you can easily draw some precise and lovely lines. Product is made in China. It's pigmented. If needed, you can layer it. And the shade is quite lovely. It's more like orange red, ginger, just simply ginger. Lovely product I can suggest. And I think that liners from NYX, they are great. It's kind of a basic formula, I would say, from NYX. Like it, love it, and truly it looks so beautiful and lovely. Oh, the cutest thing ever. Yes, I can suggest it. Not sure about other shades. If you have a chance to swatch them, to swatch all shades, try them before buying them. The quality should be more or less stable, but sometimes depending on a specific shade, let's be honest, sometimes quality may vary. Talking about the eyeshadow palette, it costs 20 euro and I don't really think that it's worth 20 euro. It looks lovely. I do agree. It looks so cute. So cute. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Product is made in China. Quality, I'm not really that happy. First of all, yes, the packaging looks great and lovely, but it's made of carton. And this part feels quite thin, I would say. And if we compare these two packagings, I would say that this one is a little bit better. And here we have thicker carton, and this part, I mean, it's way too thin and you can easily break it. Really, you can easily break it. But it looks great and lovely. I do agree. Talking about eyeshadows. On swatches, they look great. On swatches, they look great. Talking about matte eyeshadows, some shades are more pigmented, some shades are less pigmented. And when I swatched matte eyeshadows, I was like, not really that impressed, because on swatches, they look less pigmented than on eyelids. But some shades, they are kind of not blendable. They stuck a little bit and you can't blend and mix them together. You have to do some tricks, or you have to find some mid-tone shades, especially this shade. These two, I couldn't mix them together today. I had to use this shade as a mid-tone in order to kind of mix these two for not having any harsh lines. It's doable, yes, but I had to spend a bit of time. It's just simply time consuming. Talking about this shade is stunning and lovely. It's pigmented enough, you can blend it and you can mix it easily, and you can blend it with this shade. It's stunning. This beauty, it's quite pigmented, but you can't really mix it with other shades. Same thing as with this one, it's getting separated. You can't mix it. You can't really blend it with some other shades. You have to be very careful while blending them. You can layer these eyeshadows, that's great. I would say that they have more average pigmentation, not really that high, but you can layer them. This shade contains a bit of shimmers, but they're not really that visible on eyelids. It's like there is a little bit, but it's not really that visible. Metallics, I'm disappointed. I'm so disappointed, because on swatches they look so stunning, and I was like, impressed. But when I did my first look, I was like, come on, come on. And when I did the look I'm wearing today, I was like, again, come on. They're dry. That's the main reason why I have some concerns, and that's the main reason why when you apply these eyeshadows, they fall off. I have lots of fallouts right here. I did my best for being as careful as I could, but still I have lots of fallouts. I tried to clean them, I tried to remove them. It didn't help that much. Moreover, these metallic eyeshadows, they can easily emphasize skin texture, especially as soon as you apply them. And if you apply way too much. If you apply just a little bit, it's going to be fine. If you apply way too much, first of all, some shimmers, they will definitely fall off while wearing. And I'm sure that I'm going to have more fallouts in the evening. And second thing, they can emphasize texture. Especially as soon as you apply them. Later on, it looks more or less fine. Currently, it looks more or less fine, but you should take it into account. And if you have more dry prone skin, mature skin, you can find something better. And if I compare this eyeshadow palette to Revolution, I'm so sorry, but Revolution is better. Revolution is better. Here, I had a feeling like I'm using an eyeshadow palette from AliExpress. It's like... it's an immediate thought that I had when I applied these shimmers. It's like, they could be better, especially for this money. I mean, 20 euro is quite a lot. If this eyeshadow palette costs, I don't know, I would say 10 euro, 12 euro, I would say, okay, fine, 20. I can say that it's fine. You can work with it, it may work, but it could be better. It definitely could be better. I should warn you that this shade, this beautiful kind of burgundy red shade, it's a little bit patchy on eyelid. You have to layer it, but be careful while layering, because some pieces, they can again fall off. And better to apply it over something. This shade is stunning. It contains extra golden and pink glitters. They are visible on eyelid, but they can fall off while wearing. Yep. Color story. This eyeshadow palette is quite warm tone, of course. Not neutral, it's warm. Let's quickly discuss everything. Yellow, white. This shade is actually quite interesting. I like it. It's a mix of orange with neutral mid-tone brown and with a bit of something pinkish. It's almost invisible, but there is something. The shade is quite interesting as well, but it has red undertone. It's kind of mid-tone brown with a bit of something pink red. Looks quite interesting. This shade is orange, nothing to add, just simply light orange. This beauty is neutral brown, beautiful neutral shade. Metallics, this one mid-tone, even close to dark brown metallic. This shade is actually, if we talk about, if we compare it to other metallic shades, I think that this one is the best one from the quality point of view because it's not dry, it's quite creamy, and it's quite easy to apply this shade. This beauty, it's a kind of burgundy red with golden and light pink glitters. This shade contains lots of different glitters. I would say that it's better to apply it as a topper. It has slightly visible base, but it's like, if you apply it as it is, it may appear as if it's slightly patchy. So it's better to apply it over something. It's a mix of a light pink and golden glitters. Quite interesting. It looks quite beautiful on eyelid. This one is yellow golden. Yeah, just simply yellow golden. This one is dark golden with a bit of brown. Quite interesting shade, and you can easily combine it with this one. So for instance, if you want to have a nice transition, you can apply this shade, this one, and then this one. And as a topper, you can use this one, or you can, no, this one would be a little bit too yellow for this one. So better to combine these two. Honestly, I'm not really that happy with this palette, and I'm not gonna deny it. I'm not gonna deny it. It looks beautiful, and I expected probably more from this palette. It's not like that bad, but I can order something from similar from AliExpress, and I'm not joking. I'm not joking. It's like China eyeshadows that are made in China. They might be different, but here we don't really have the best quality, I would say. I'm so sorry. If you want to try limited products from this collection, try these two products. I think that, especially this one is just the best. I don't have any questions. This formula is stunning, perfect. This palette may work quite lovely as well. But then eyeshadow palettes, I'm sorry, I don't really like it. Sorry guys, sorry. Okay, let's check out how everything behaves. I have my makeup on today a little bit less than 12 hours, and let's check everything out. Eye makeup on this side, I haven't used an eyeshadow primer. Eyeshadows, they started to crease, but just a little bit. I would say that it's like nothing on this side. I've used an eyeshadow primer and everything looks great. I have lots of glitters in my under eye area since the beginning, so actually I would say that it's okay. It's okay right now. My eyeshadows are still quite bright. Eyeliner is perfect. I don't have any questions. It looks great on both sides. Blush, I don't really think that it's that bright anymore, but I still can see it. The highlighter is stunning, stunning, and I can definitely see these beautiful light blue glitters. They're quite lovely. Let me know down below what you think about this new limited edition from NYX. Do you like it or no? And are you gonna buy any products or no? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if yes, don't forget to put a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I wish you a pleasant day, and of course, I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.